Would getting an extra 500 visitors to your website per day help you make more money? By leveraging Instagram the right way, I've been able to send over 1,000 visitors per day to my website, and even with a single post, I've been able to generate over 500 email subscribers with one post in a single day. It's a very real thing. Now the problem is when you're telling your followers to check out your website because you've got amazing deals and you've got a newsletter and you've got awesome products and you've got these cool blog articles, like nobody gives a fuck. Like nobody is going to check out your website with that terrible of an incentive. I mean, for instance, would you check out my Instagram account if I told you it's @LifeByThor? I post really valuable videos just like this one where I teach you how you build a revenue machine with Instagram. Plus, there's a lot of truth bombs in the captions of my Instagram account. Would you check it out? My Instagram account is @LifeByThor, and yes, the truth is, some of you guys will check it out, just like with your website. Some people will check it out, but is this the most effective way of driving clicks and traffic? Absolutely not. If you just put a little bit more intention and incentive behind the call to action, you're gonna blow up your traffic. The simple secret to making 500 people swipe up on your story or sign up to your email list or click your website link is to make them want to. Now this might seem very obvious to you, but there's a lot of truth in the saying. Common knowledge is not common practice, and especially not in a very intentional way. To successfully drive traffic from Instagram to your website, you need to fully understand what people engage with, how the platform works, and what's working in terms of call to actions and what does not work. Now, at the end of the day, if they check out your website, they are engaged with your brand. So the more people you can engage your brand with, the more traffic you're going to send to your website. The more engagement you can build, the more traffic. Now, this is a whole nother video alone in itself, and I'd be happy to make a video on how you engage better with your audience. Just let me know down below. For now, what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at a very specific strategy that you can use to send a massive amounts of traffic to your website or your funnel or your product or new social platform, whatever it is. Unlike what other gurus will tell you, swiping up on the story is not the most effective way to drive traffic. It's the easiest one, yes, but it's not the most effective. What you want to do instead is use the post on the newsfeed. With the newsfeed post, you have more time to engage them, and the key to high conversions is high levels of engagement. You need to hook the follower with an interesting piece of content, and ideally something that speaks directly to them and makes them want to know more. Now, the reason this is the best strategy is because we're going to convert them into wanting to take action on what we want them to take action on with a strong incentive. Now, for that incentive to at all work, we first of all need them to really get invested into the idea. And once they're invested into the idea, we want them to want to learn more. The best way to do this is with a carousel. Let's say, for example, you wrote an article on your website about how to build a monopoly making $1,000 a day selling lemon with lemon stands, whatever, I don't know. Now, what you would then do is you would write this article about it, as you did, and you would put some of this information into the carousel post. And then you would tell them, if you want to learn more, then check out my article. And so that is the incentive. Again, you hook them, you want them to learn more, and then you push them to the article to learn more. Now, don't worry, we're gonna look at some practical examples in real time in a second. I'll show you pictures and everything, but for now, you might have actually noticed that I said article and not just website or website homepage, and that is right. You do not want to push your traffic to your website homepage. You only want to push your your traffic to a specific page on your website, because that is how you create the strongest incentive. And this is the biggest mistake most people make. In marketing, there's a rule. Now, I can't actually remember how it goes, but the idea is that if you try to appeal to everybody, you're gonna catch none. If you try to catch 2 rabbits, you're catching none. If you appeal to everybody, you're not gonna get any targeted loyal followers or leads. So the goal is to be specific with what you attack, with who you target, because only then you're able to grab the attention of these mindless, semi-conscious scrollers. I mean, honestly, you quite literally wake them up because they're in this trance, just scrolling until they get a hit of dopamine and boom, whoa, your post. And and now they're awake, now they're conscious, now they're like, oh shit, this is interesting. So practically, this is what it will look like. Slide 1, you intrigue them with good images, with an enticing call to action. You intrigue them about a certain concept. Now in this slide, you want to sell them on the vision and show them what is possible with this concept. Intrigue them about the result they can get. Now I created this post, and you can kind of see how this plays on the idea of selling them on the vision. You can see that it's a very intriguing first slide. It's got good attention grabbing pictures. It's got a simple, easy to read, easy to consume call to action, intriguing people about a certain concept, and they now can see the vision. They can see what they possibly can achieve by learning this, and so instantly now they want to know more. Second slide, now you want to teach. Now you don't want to teach too much, you want to conclude fast. Ideally I would just have a few bullet points of teaching, but you want to keep it simple and to the point. And the goal here is to give away some of the knowledge and keep the rest of it. Final slide is the call to action. Now for this call to action, I made this. Again, just telling them, if you want to learn more about this specific concept, if you want to learn more about XYZ, whatever it is that you're teaching them, DM me or click the link in bio. That is the two most effective ways. The most effective way to actually get somebody to make an action is to tell them to DM you, because it's personal. Now obviously then you have to send them the link, so get a VA or do it yourself, but that is the most effective way to send traffic. Now before you do anything, you need to identify your goal. Is your goal to get just website visitors? Is your goal to make them purchase a product on your website? Is your goal to build an email list? Be clear on this, because your strategy is going to dictate whatever your call to action is and how you frame it, how you set it up. Now let me give you another example, a different one. We're gonna start with the end goal in mind so I can paint this picture better for you guys. Now for this experiment, I'm going to be promoting my own Instagram account. Yes, I'm now going to try to sell you on checking out my Instagram account. So what I want you to do is try to notice what emotions I'm playing on, how I'm positioning it, how I'm making you intrigued to actually want to check out my Instagram account. Or maybe I completely fail and you can see, okay, I'm not going to do what Thor just did because nobody is going to be interested in my offer that way. So I'm not going to reveal what I'm doing, but try to pick up on it and see if you can learn something from what I'm about to do. End goal of what I'll be doing for the next minute is to make you watching this video follow my Instagram account at Life by Thor. So you watching this video, I can't really say that I know who you are. I can't say I know how old you are. Maybe you're 16, maybe you're 21, maybe you just got old enough to drink in the States, or maybe you're 42 years old or 56 years old watching this video. And that's kind of cool, because as a matter of fact, most adults will have too big of an ego to put themselves in a position where they're being taught something or learning something from somebody younger than them. I mean, this is a fact. I've experienced this to most of my elders. I'm just a dumb kid. Anyways, for the past 3 years, I've been doing Instagram full time, and it's basically my job. I mean, I wake up every single day, I hop on my laptop and my phone, and I do Instagram, and I fucking love it. Like, to be honest, I love it. I wake up, I work when I want, I work where I want, and it's truly a blessing. Listen, I'm not saying this to brag. This is still the example. Remember? You're trying to learn something from what I'm saying now, so yeah, just keep up. Now even with this whole pandemic going on, I'm still consistently, predictably making money with Instagram. So if this is something you're interested in yourself, if you actually want to make money during this pandemic using the same strategies that I use myself, then head over to my profile, Life by Thor. Follow me. I know guys, I know that was longer, that was a lot longer than what you would put in an Instagram post, but I had to paint the picture for you guys. Now I bet you could tell what the incentive was and that there actually was a strong intention behind it. Now the real incentive really was just for me to teach you what allowed me to be my own boss in my 20s. So folks, there you have it. That is how you kill your traffic game with Instagram in 2020. Now let's recap. Start with the end goal in mind. Be specific with where you're sending the traffic. Be intentional with what you say and how you frame the CTA, aka call to action. Get them engaged in the post. Wake them up and get them excited about the idea with intriguing pictures. Use a carousel. educate them and get them invested into the concept. Give them a real incentive to check out your website to learn more. And yeah, there you have it.